everybody, and welcome back to a new video of mine. Today I thought I will show you a short introduction to CAD, CAD design exactly. We've already had an introduction to ROS2 and to PCB design, etc. And now I thought, it would be time to show you a little bit of the CAD work, which we will do. What you can see here, this is, as you already know, I'm working with Fusion 360, with the full version of it for sure. This is, for little companies, startup companies, like our company. I think it's the right choice because it's not too expensive and you have many functionalities that you will need. There are even more expensive CADs like Autodesk Inventor, but they're very expensive. But if you don't have very complex, I don't know, astrophysics machines which you are building, then you don't need such a thing. This is really just on top, for a big tech company for sure. Probably we will have that one time, but time will show. Okay, don't waste much time here. What you can see here, I've already opened Fusion, exactly here. That is the window. Then I've already created a new file, a new project here, exactly. Don't look at the name here. It's just a number, but it's for me to know it better. And where to start? As you all can already imagine, we construct here mechanical parts. So it's not like designing something for a video game or something. You could, but it's not. You shouldn't do it with such a mechanical CAD. Then you will use a blender or something else. So we create here mechanical parts. I don't know, with screw holes, etc. Parts which you are using in industry for machines, etc. Exactly. And how you can make such part. I think the process is the very basic process is very simple. So it's not probably for someone who's seeing this for the first time, it's probably but this is at all topics which you learn. But the guideline here is you will always for sure create a file, create a project like here, and then here in Fusion, what I will make first, and a very good first thing here is you go here on new component, then you give here a name. I will name it exactly like my file here. So this is really just a guideline from also the forums in the internet, etc. They are all telling in Fusion 360, make first a component and after that you will start modeling or with noting. So it's just a thing to do in Fusion. In other programs, CAD programs, this could be a little bit different, but it's more or less the same. So, and then when you have your component here, you can start with a node. So it's for me, when I start creating a part from scratch, the process is already the same. I'm starting with a node. Okay, you take a plane here. I go back one first because I will show you that. As you could already imagine, CAD design, we create 3D parts for the real world, and as you can already see here, the whole thing is for sure in 3D. In the top right corner here, you can see the axes, so the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis. And this just show you yeah, where you are. So here, the node, we are now outside of the node, but with a double click, you can go inside again. So, and now you are in the node here, you can see node palette, yeah. And what I will do first, and I will do that on every bigger project, is naming the nodes. Because for me, it's then when you will see that a little bit later, when you start creating many nodes, and then you will change something after you, yeah, I don't know, printed the part or something. You see, oh no, that hole is on the wrong dimensions, etc. On the wrong surface, for example. I need to change that. Then you need to go to that node probably and change it a little bit, change the distances, or change the hole itself. And then you are really, really, really proud of yourself when you give the node names, because you can, you recognize it better, yeah, which node you need to change, yeah. So I'm starting. It's just for me. I like to start with a main, just to know. Okay, this is the main, yeah, the main surface, the main part, the first part, yeah, the first surface which I create. Good, and then it's only introduction, as I told you, so I don't make a complex model yet. But I think I will just create, you know, what we can just create. I think, yeah, you can cut that out, Nicholas. Okay, again. As I already told you, this is only introduction. So I don't model here a complex part. This will take too long. I think I just model a box, and in the box I have a little, yeah, probably a M3 hole, yeah, which we can make. This is not too much. So, how to make a box? You will need to note it first, and the box in 3 dimension is a square in 2 dimensions. We will extrude that after. So first, you can see here, you take that, that square. We will make it even now. So let's say, just for purpose, let's say 20 millimeters to 20 millimeters. Okay. Then you can click enter, and here is your square, exactly. You can even if you are in the node, you can, yeah, watch it in 3D, but yeah, a node is only in 2D, so it doesn't bring you much. Now, what we did is we already fixed the node in the area. So because of the technique I used to make that square, if I go back now again, I will make now the square just. I don't give distances now. I've just, here you can see I'm just dragging and clicking at any point, yeah. So, and what you can see now here, I can still move that around, and that is not good. You need to fix that in the world, yeah. So, but I don't like to do this. I will go here in the square again, and here the midpoint. I'd like to make squares with the midpoint. So I click the midpoint, and you can see it's proportional, expanding. This is good. You can also click here at any point, and you can, yeah, but it still is proportional. Yeah. So I'd like that more than the other one. And yeah, and now you can give in the distances like we did before, already when we create the square, or we can do that after. So now it's not fixed in the world. We need to change that. So we go. I only know the key shortcuts. So I need to look where it is here above. But I think, I don't know. Yeah, you can click just on D, I think for distance, yeah, you can change the shortcuts. When you click on D, you can see here that little pop-up, and you can click on your not, yeah, the edge, yeah. At the edges you wanna measure, or you wanna, yeah, point the distance, create the distance, set the distance. You can also click on that here, on that corner, and on that corner, then you have something like this. You can also, this is not everything, you can also here, yeah, make it diagonal. This is also possible. So you can give here, I don't know, 50, and then you have 50, yeah. But let's keep it simple now. Just click that one here, make it 20 again, here, it's like 20 again, 20 millimeters. Exactly. The units you can change, so you can change it in the settings that you will have meters and not millimeters, but in CAD design and mechanical engineering, it's common to use millimeters for sure. Yeah. So that was the node. You can go here on exiting the node, and you are back in the 3D room. Yeah. And now the simplest thing to do, and we will leave it like that for this tutorial. Click here on extrusion, and now it's already marked the node, because we only have one node. Sorry. So now it's already marked, and now you can extrude it in 3D. So you can just for example, take that arrow here and drag it around, and you already see here it's blocked now. Yeah, that's really cool. You can also here give a measurement. So we make it now also 20, I think. So we have 20 times 20 times 20, exactly. Click enter or OK, and then here you can have you will have a full three-dimensional cube, I need to say. Yeah. This cube you could already for example 3D print. So this is really simple. You can go here on data and then export. Here now is an export, and the export window is opening. Then you can go here on STL for 3D prints, give a name, and then save it to your downloads. Yeah, and then you can load that into your 3D print software, print it, and you've created the part in 1 hour. Yeah, I think that is really cool. Yeah. But for us, just to show you a little bit more of the mechanical side, then we will leave it like that. We want to add here a hole with a thread. I think M3 metric units, exactly. So how to do that again? As you can already imagine, we need again to do a node. So you can click here, or you can click on the surface and click here. Then the node is directly starting on that surface you clicked here. And now, when you are here, we want to make a hole. So for a hole, I think the simplest thing is just to add a point here. Here the point is also movable, but as I explained you before, we need to fix it. So we will just make it in the mid of the cube. So here we will add 10, and then here to that edge we'll add, oh, sorry, that was the wrong edge. This one here, also 10. Now it's in the mid. You can also see, no, I think not, the constraints. If the point is fixed or not. I think if it's fixed, it's marked as black, and if it's not fixed in the room, it's still blue. So if you see a line or a point that's still blue, okay, something is not fixed yet. Yeah. So I will just add the name here, thread. I will call it thread M3. Oh, yeah, take M4. M3 is a little bit small. Click OK. Now you have the point here also in 3D, but only on that surface. And what to do now, it's very simple. Here, drill. Okay, now you can see here, we need to choose a point or something else, a corner. So we'll just click on that point here. Then here that pop-up, you can make it a little bit bigger. Then you can make the settings here. So we want how far that thread should go. I take 2, so I can click a surface and it goes to there. Yeah, it will take the distance by itself automatically. Now here you can make a little bit of parameters. So I want here some a cylindric thread. Then I want here a thread, exactly as I told you, at the full distance. Yeah, here you can also make it on the have an offset, so the thread is not at the full length exactly. And here at the bottom you can make it flat. I'll always make it flat. Sorry. And then you can have here. Then you have here more parameters for the thread itself. So that one here are normal things, and this here. Sorry. Before we come to that, I will advise you to firstly choose your thread itself. So we want M4 metric. I think we go here. And then here the size, we want M4, so we just click here on 4 millimeters, and you can see it here, M4 times 0.7. 0.7 is, I think, the normal, I don't know what the name is the normal, I don't know. Yeah, the thread height, yeah. I will explain it like that. Then here the class of the thread, it's probably it's common to have a right thread, not a left one. So you can leave it like that. And what you can do in Fusion also is you can have here modeling the thread. So you can see it here. It's really there in 3D, but it doesn't make sense a lot if you have big projects, because this is only using the CPU power. So I will leave it off normally. Then it's just drawing here a fake thread, but the thread is still there, but for to show you, I will make it now a real thread. So like that. Then you can adjust these parameters here. Go a little bit more deep for the cylindric screw. This is a little bit big here. I don't know, 5.0. Yeah, that looks more like a thread. Exactly. Then, if you have all settings set, then you can click on OK. Loading a little bit, because the thread is modeling now. And you can see now here you have now a completely 3D modeled thread in here. This is really in 3D, you can see that. Yeah. And it looks great, I think, for sure. And this is how, the distances here the diameters are not correct now, but it's just to show you. But this is how you make thread holes, etc., etc. Exactly. I am not advising you to 3D print threads. I think this is not working good for me. I've tried it myself multiple times. What I'm doing when I want to make a thread in a 3D printed part, so if that cube is 3D printed, I will make it a little bit different here. Here you can go in the timeline. Here you have your thread you created. You can double click. Then you come back to the settings, by the way. What I'll do when I want to 3D print it, I will make the thread by myself, so with my hands. And I just make a hole in the 3D printed part. And I will then screw the thread or drill the thread in that hole myself. Yeah. So for M4, I will make here something like this. Now it's a normal hole, more or less. And for a M4 thread, you need to have a 3.3 millimeter diameter of the hole, and then you can directly drill the thread with your correct drilling piece. Exactly, so I will do here 3.3, click OK. Now you can see there is no thread, it's just a hole. This is now printing. This is printing really good. Then you can just make it happen after. So this is the whole process, basic process of how to make 3D models. I will just save it here for yourself. No, I leave it like that. I've already saved it here. Yeah. So I hope you've liked that video and that you've learned something. And we'll say I would be pleasured if you leave a like or add a comment on the video, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, bye.